Unlocking BMW G-Series. Add new keys with Xhorse Key Tool Plus and BDC2 adapter. Hey everyone, welcome back to Baabji Motors, your trusted pit stop for everything related to automobile diagnostics and key programming tools. Before we dive into today's exciting guide, I need to make one thing very clear. This video is created purely for educational and informational purposes only. Everything you see here is shared to help learners, technicians, and enthusiasts improve their knowledge. All trademarks remain with their respective owners. And when working on vehicles, always follow manufacturer guidelines, as well as local laws. Now here's something I need to ask right away. Did you know that modern BMW G-Series vehicles use a sophisticated BDC2 module that requires special tools and techniques to add or program new keys? If you've ever wondered exactly how this process works, then stick with me, because by the end of this video you'll understand in detail. But let me throw you a question. Do you know why BMW shifted from the older CAS systems to BDC modules in the G-Series? Think carefully and drop your guesses in the comments. I'll reveal the answer in the outro. And hey, before we go further, here's a challenge for the Baabji Motors family. Let's aim for 10,000 likes and 1,000 comments within the next 24 hours. It's a big ask, but together I know we can do it. Plus, YouTube has this amazing new feature where you can hype a video. It's free, it's fun, and it helps push our content to the top of trending lists. So, hit that hype button, show your support, and let's get started with today's deep dive. So, let's break down exactly how you can read IMMO data and program a new key for BMW G-Series models using the Xhorse VVDI Key Tool Plus pad, along with the BMW BDC2 adapter. This process may sound complicated at first, but once you follow the steps carefully, it's surprisingly straightforward. The first step involves working with the BDC2 module itself, which is the body domain controller in BMW G chassis cars. This module plays a crucial role in vehicle access, start authorization, and communication with the electronic immobilizer. To begin, you'll need to locate the BDC2 module inside the vehicle. Once you've found it, look closely for the 3 positioning points marked on the unit. These are critical because the BDC2 adapter needs to align perfectly with these reference points in order to establish a secure and accurate connection. When attaching the adapter, take your time. Precision here is everything. Always remember to wear an anti-static wrist strap to avoid any chance of damaging sensitive electronic circuits with static discharge. Next, carefully check the pins on the adapter. Make sure they are firmly aligned and making proper contact with the module's pads. One mistake many beginners make is allowing the upper pins to touch nearby points, which can cause miscommunication or even shorting. Once everything is in place, clamp the adapter firmly onto the module. Think of this step as laying a solid foundation for the entire process. If the connection isn't secure, nothing else will work properly. Once the adapter is properly seated, the next step is to connect it to the Xhorse VVDI Key Tool Plus pad. This is where the BMW G cable comes into play. Using it, link the BDC2 adapter to the Key Tool Plus device. After that, make sure the adapter is supplied with 12 volts of power, which you can do via the built-in power switch. As soon as the adapter receives power, a white indicator light will illuminate. This light is your visual confirmation that the pins are aligned and the connection is good. Without that glow, stop right there and double-check your setup. Now comes the heart of the procedure, accessing the IMMO programming menu on the VVDI Key Tool Plus. Within this section, select Read Vehicle Information. The device will begin scanning the BDC2 module and retrieving essential data, such as vehicle identification details and immobilizer information. Once completed, confirm the operation and proceed to the next phase. This next part is called preprocessing and backup. It's essentially a preparation stage before making any changes to the BDC2 module. Here's how it unfolds. Step 1. Backup the code. At this stage, the system will prompt you to save the original coding of the BDC2. Always confirm that your connections are stable before proceeding. Save the backup in a location where you can easily retrieve it later. This backup is like your safety net. If anything goes wrong, you can always restore the original configuration. Step 2. Enter mode. Once the backup is complete, you'll be guided into service mode. This is a special state that allows deeper access to the immobilizer system. Step 3. Read the secret key. This is a crucial step. The Key Tool Plus will read the cryptographic data stored inside the BDC2 module. Make sure to save this secret key data properly, because it will be required later. Step 4. Upgrade programming. Here the device performs an update on the BDC2 programming. It ensures the module is in the correct state for adding a new key. Step 5. Recovery code. Finally, once the update is done, you'll restore the coding that was backed up in Step 1. This ensures the BDC2 module retains all its necessary settings and vehicle-specific configurations. By following these pre-processing steps carefully, you're basically preparing the ground to add a brand new key with minimal risk of corrupting or damaging the module. With the pre-processing done, it's time for the exciting part, generating and programming a dealer key. On your VVDI Key Tool Plus, choose the Make Dealer Key option. At this point, the system will ask you whether you have an existing original key. If you do, select Yes. The tool will then read synchronization data directly from that key, making the process faster and easier. But if you don't have an original key, don't worry, you can still proceed. Just click No, and instead load the data you saved earlier during the backup and pre-processing steps. Next, take your new key and place it inside the induction coil of the Key Tool Plus device as instructed. The system will guide you step by step through the programming process. Follow the prompts carefully, and within a few minutes, you'll have successfully added a brand new key to your BMW G-Series vehicle. At this stage, you've achieved something that used to require dealership-level tools and access. Thanks to the Xhorse VVDI Key Tool Plus and the BMW BDC2 adapter, independent technicians and even advanced DIYers can now accomplish this task with precision and confidence. And that's the complete process, starting from connecting the adapter to the BDC2 module, all the way to generating and programming a new dealer key. It may seem technical, but once broken down step by step, it becomes a logical and straightforward workflow. So, let's circle back to the question I asked at the beginning. Why did BMW shift from the older CS systems to the newer BDC modules in G-Series vehicles? The answer lies in complexity and integration. The BDC, or Body Domain Controller, centralizes multiple functions, vehicle access, immobilizer, comfort systems, and even some communication networks, into a single, secure unit. This design not only enhances security, but also simplifies vehicle wiring and improves reliability. In other words, BMW wanted to build a smarter, safer, and more efficient electronic architecture, and that's why they made the switch. In my personal view, this evolution makes complete sense. While it does raise the bar for technicians, requiring advanced tools like the Xhorse Key Tool Plus, it also ensures that vehicle owners benefit from better protection against theft and smoother overall vehicle operation. Yes, it adds complexity for us on the technical side, but with knowledge and the right equipment, it's absolutely manageable. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you prefer the older CS system that many technicians are already comfortable with? Or do you agree with BMW's move toward the more modern BDC modules? Share your views in the comments section, and let's get a conversation going. Before we wrap up, here's a quick fun fact. Did you know that the very first BMWs to introduce the BDC system were the 2015 7 Series models? Since then, the technology has spread across most of BMW's modern lineup, becoming the backbone of their electronics. This shift marked a turning point in how luxury automakers integrate smart systems into their cars. And with that, let me give one final call to action. If you found this guide useful, please show your support with a like, a comment, and a share. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It's free for you but priceless for the channel. Remember, we're aiming for 10,000 likes and 1,000 comments in the first 24 hours. And if this video is still within its first week, hit that hype button too. It's an awesome way to boost the video and show your excitement. Thanks once again for sticking around until the end. This is Baabji Motors signing off. Keep learning, keep exploring, and as always, happy diagnosing.